Hello friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Morning Dew, daily events worldwide, and we're on May 21st, 2020. Welcome to another surviving day on this planet. Thank you all for joining me today. The Daily Dew, looking at space weather, world weather, extreme weather events, earthquakes, volcanoes, disaster alerts from around the world, keeping people aware and prepared. Still watching a very active northwestern limb of the sun. That sunspot is connected to another sunspot on the backside of the sun. You can see that plasma erecting and shooting right from and to, back and forth between that spot and whatever is on the backside of the sun. Still some amazing images of our very sleepy sun. Speaking of which, stay tuned to a video this evening. I will be premiering some pretty big news around the world today in a very strange 2020. Looking here at another light. No coronal holes to talk about. Just definitely watching that active northwestern side. As well, small sunspot, southern region. Little solar tornado there. But still, a very sleepy sun. Solar cycle 25. Should be a dead one, pretty much. Stay tuned tonight for more information on that. Let's have a look here at our real-time solar wind. As we are pretty calm and decreasing in wind speed, sitting at about 300 kilometers per second, 304 to be exact. Seen quite a big flip in the phi angle. Have a look here at the Schumann resonance for today. We have a power of 50. 7.83 base megahertz. Power of 51. Let's get to earthquakes here the last 24 hours around the world. And it may look like a quiet map, but it is not. There are a lot of earthquakes swarming in Nevada and as well Dominican Republic. Starting out here with a 5.1 500 kilometer depth in the Tonga region, as well as 5.1 Papua New Guinea. Another 4.9 and a 4.7 ringing off there, Papua New Guinea. Pretty quiet west side ring of fire. Seeing an increase in seismicity, Hawaii. And as well, this earthquake swarm in Tonopah, Nevada, still spreading. A couple earthquakes here in Loving, New Mexico, and as well 2.8 in Texas. Central America, 4.2 San Jose and Guatemala. And the earthquake swarm is back, apparently, to the Dominican Republic. Also reporting a strange earthquake here, 5.2 in Kamina, the Democratic Republic of Congo, 5.1 as well last night, reporting a 5.7 in Greece. So fairly active 24 hours, 5.7 and a very deep 500 kilometer depth earthquake in Fiji. So stay aware and prepared, larger, shallower earthquake to follow. Around the world here, this is the last 7 days. And compared to any other 7-day map from previous, it's quiet. It's quiet. But we're still watching a swarm here. The North American plate seems to be spreading, but there's been no deep earthquakes there. Deep earthquakes everywhere else around the world. Something is a-bubbling in the Long Valley caldera. That's all I can say. Let's have a look here at the most recent volcanoes being updated. Kluchevskoy, Reventador, and Sabancaya. And then look at all these flood alerts across the world. Flood alerts, storm alerts through Mexico, Argentina, Thailand. As we see things ramping up in the northern hemisphere, as we are trying to transition into spring or summer, or for whatever you want to call it, it's still a very cool start. We only have a high of 5 degrees here in Alberta over the next 5 days. Having a look there at Tropical Cyclone Manga, who will be heading southeast towards Western Australia. Also across Canada here, large low pressure system, Pacific Low, came in and headed straight north. And it's been raining here in Alberta for 3 days, and it's supposed to continue for the next 2, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be on a flood watch. That's a lot of rain to be coming down in 4 days' time. This happened once back in 2013, and our city was put under a state of emergency after the city flooded. There's a quick photo of it in the intro of today's video. A retro intro. I hope y'all enjoy that. Maybe have a flashback. Overlooking the Atlantic Ocean here, a large low pressure system just getting ready to hammer into the United Kingdom. Thoughts and prayers going out to everybody there, as they're already dealing with a pretty warm spring, but dry. So this rain is much needed. 5-day forecast brought to you by Meteor Earth, Meteor Mike. Starting out here, looking home base, Calgary, Alberta, where things are going to be really cooling down over the next little while. You can see that 5 degrees, even 2 to 1 degree later in the week. But things will warm up towards the long range forecast. And then across the United States, watch for supercells and thunderstorms to be popping up everywhere, as we're looking at a very warm Gulf Pacific moisture moving in. There's a low pressure system hiding in there. There's also a low pressure system hiding just south of Dominican. So stay aware and prepared. Hurricane season is upon us. Watching this region here towards Florida, and as well the Gulf Coast into Mexico. Things are really ramping up, guys. 5-day forecast over Europe. Watching that low pressure system bring down a long line of moisture. High pressure ridge moving in later in the week, warming things up again and staying dry in the United Kingdom after that strong low pressure system affects you guys. Overlooking Southeast Asia, coastal regions of South China and into Thailand, watch for storms, and as well through the Nepal region. Bangladesh, that is remnants of a tropical cyclone Amphan. And here is a tropical cyclone Gamma, who will be bringing a lot of moisture through Western Australia, and as well a long line of moisture to follow, sweeping straight across the nation up into the Northern Territory. Southeastern Australia, watch for a large low pressure system to be affecting the coastline there, bringing cool temperatures and rain straight up through Sydney and into New South Wales, as the pressure system just seems to stall there on the coastline. Overlooking South America, watch for an extreme weather event, Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay, and up into southern Brazil. Large low pressure system affecting them. Daily evaporation rains across the northern parts, heavier amounts through Panama. As we're watching, just the daily evaporation rains really pick up, and the atmospheric rivers of moisture follow the long and strong low pressure systems. Overlooking Africa, not much to talk about. Daily evaporation rains and extreme heat towards Egypt. And as well, a low pressure system affecting South Africa later in the week, bringing some pretty cool temperatures as well. 2 degrees higher elevations, southeast Africa. Huge low pressure system just below that. Wow. Leave you here looking at the southern hemisphere versus the northern hemisphere. Thank you all for watching today. Don't forget to hit that like button. Please share with your friends and family and around the world, as we like to stay aware and prepared, stay young and have fun, and get your morning dew. Thanks for watching today, and look forward to tonight's video. Bye-bye.